righty. Okay. Ooh, boy, it's cold in here. Hope we get a few people in the room this morning. We got some early birds. I see you. What's happening? Let me crank the car. Let y'all know No Cash is still in business. You know, y'all please go and visit the website at www.iknowcash.com. That's IKNOWCASH.com. All right. Listen, everybody who's in the room right now, I would greatly appreciate it if you would just smash that like button and show your boy some love, and make sure you share this video, because I got a message that just won't quit this morning. But let me back that thing up. Hello, everybody out there in YouTube world. I am the homie No Cash. Yep, the one and only. If there's another, he is the phony, because y'all already know me. All right, so point the faker out, point the phony out, and get him out of here. Oh wow, my music came on in the background. I'm gonna let that play just a little bit. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing way got a way of driving me crazy. Oh, I can't let y'all hear too much of that, and I didn't mean for that to come on, but God worked in mysterious ways. I'm actually shooting a video to that recording. It's gonna be put together by, I think, the end of this week. So y'all stay tuned and be attentive, because I keep telling y'all the best is yet to come, and you can bet your ass it is. All right. But everybody in the room right now has not hit that like button. So once I get 10 likes in the like room, I'm going to give y'all something very special, a treat this morning. I want y'all to understand that life is not all about fun and games and entertainment. Welcome forward, everyone. How y'all doing? Grand Rising. Welcome forward to everybody who's in the room. If you rocking with Team No Cash, please hit the like button. Let me know that you in here, not just being a ghost follower or a naysayer or somebody who's just, you know, a fly on the wall. Get involved, interact, hit the like button. Let me see the support. Come on. Then I'll do more for y'all. All right. We only got a few people in here, but those few people can hit that like button. First one to like, Tyler Woodard. I see you, brother, Mr. Tyler Woodward. I appreciate that. Press the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay. I appreciate my moderator, Miss Nicole J. All right. And I would love for my community to get more involved with interacting with me, just to reciprocate my energy. If y'all want more from me, then give me more of you. The first song that I went viral on was Give You All of Me. And I want all or nothing, okay? And I'm going to give you all or nothing. As y'all can see, I face my adversities in life, of homelessness, of the lack of having the bare minimum of what you need, not even have the right family and push and support system around me, or having everything that I feel like I need to do what I'm striving to do for y'all and for myself and my family. But I face it. I face adversity with dignity. I faced it with an uplifted head, and I'm trying and striving to be the poster boy of the struggle. I am the voice of the struggle. I am the poster boy to homelessness, and I don't mind doing that. I chose to put homelessness on my back and raise awareness as I come out of homelessness, and as I go into success, and as I go into being productive in my endeavors. I want to place homelessness on my back to raise awareness in a major way, and that's what I did. All right. So I know y'all see the caption. The caption says the words work, job, and slave are very, very much in common. All right. Now, I want y'all to really get this, because I don't have a lot of time to get it and put it out to y'all. And normally I know that y'all do understand, or y'all be picking up what I'm putting down. Y'all do understand what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. But take your time with this one, because I really want you to not miss it. Don't let it go over your head. All right. Now pay attention. The words work, job, and slave are slave words. And they will keep you dependable. They will keep you not having enough. You will have the bare minimum if all you choose to do is to get a job and to work and be a slave to that job. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling y'all to not work. I'm not telling y'all that you don't need a job or that you can't use a job. What I'm trying to get y'all to see is that when God said for us to work, and if a man don't work, then a man don't eat. Or if a woman don't work, then a woman don't eat. He did not mean the way that we look at work in today's society. God did not mean for you to go and fill out an application and wait for someone to contact you so you can work to help them build their dreams. God did not mean for you to give the power of your prosperity and your productivity to someone else that could shut a door or tell you no or not hire you because that was their dream. They're the boss. They're the supervisor. They are the CEO of that mission. So I'm telling you here this morning that God did not mean for you to wait in line, filling out an application, and wait on a job for you to work. That's not, because that's slaving. That's a slave. Let me give you an example, and I'm going to clarify this real quickly before I go. When you consider work, right? Work is just the thing that you do to catapult yourself on the platform to be seen by the consumers or the audience or the viewers that are buying what you're selling. Now, buying is not always paid for with cash. You know, the barter system. The first system of exchange was the barter system, where I give you some of this, you give me some of that. I give you some rice, you give me some corn. I give you some wheat, you give me some tobacco. I give you some tea, you give me some coffee. You know, y'all get the picture? And so don't get caught up in money. That's why my name is No Cash. It started with N-O Cash because I had none. And then I realized that money is the root, or the love and the pursuit of money is the root of all evil. And I want y'all to understand that if you're not focusing on your dreams, your passions, your purpose, your skills, your talents, and you're not projecting them in a manner that's going to help you, or if you're not working on them in a manner that's going to help you, then you're going to go and work for someone who did. Every job in this world, be it McDonald's, Sprint, Verizon, Kel Yarborough, Mike Rickenbaugh car salesman, whatever the job is, if it's baking cakes, if it's Arby's, if it's Burger King, if it's whatever the job is, man, that person believed in themselves. And that person worked their ass off countless hours without pay, without cash, so that they could pursue a mission, so that they can bring to fruition a goal, an idea. The person who invented this car right here that I'm driving, he had an idea. It didn't come with a payment. It didn't come with cash first. He had an idea and a vision. And he worked hard at putting things in pieces and places and people together to help fulfill or bring to fruition this mission, this vision. All right. And now today we're driving cars of all kinds. All right. And my point to you is nothing against working per se. But if you think that work, the only way that you can work is to get a job, fill out an application and wait for someone to hire you, you are sadly mistaken. And you, my friend, might just be a slave. Now, there's a thin line between slave and servant. A servant is put here on earth to serve the greater humanity of earth and the people here and humans here for the greater good without money involved. So there's your service as a servant to do the greater good here on earth. But then there's a slave, and a slave is forced to do work and a job with no money as well, but it's not of a service for them. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not something that the slave wants to do. They're forced to do it. And when you go to work, or when you're working a job that you don't like, it doesn't give you free time, enough time to be there for your kids and your family, enough time for you to focus on the thing you deem to be important and the people you deem to be important to you, then guess what, my people? You are a slave. But guess what? You're not even a slave in the sense of how slaves were slaving. Because yes, slaves worked from sun up to sundown because they had to, right? Now, they didn't let their work be determined by their pay, because slaves, we do know slaves wasn't getting not one brown dime. Well, not one brown cent, not one silver dime. And even though they weren't getting paid nothing for what they were doing, slaves was in a better position than us, slaving in the field, than we are on a job working for people who don't really care about us. Because one thing the slave knew to do was to keep their dignity, their respect, their integrity, their honesty, their faithfulness, their loyalty, their love, and all those valuable standards and morals and values, right? They kept those in spite of not having money, or in spite of not getting paid, in spite of their lack thereof. They loved each other, ultimately, with or without money. Sort of like Mexicans. I look at how Mexicans treat the whole race of their people, right? And Mexicans love each other so much till they look out for each other. They work for the bare minimum. They get paid way less than anyone else, but they work triple and quadruple times harder so they can get where they're going. And when they're making their money, they're helping their loved ones. They're sending money. If they're in America, they're sending money back to Mexico. And they ain't making much. But they know the people back in Mexico, they know and love, and they care about them, and they want to see them in a better position, and they know things is very bad for them in Mexico. There's not much opportunity. So they take what little they have, and they break bread and send it back home. That's the type of love that we're supposed to have for each other. But let me get back on track. Job, work, and slaving. You be careful how you use those words. And you be careful of the faith that you have in those words. Because when it's time to work, it means put in work in the field that you are prosperous in the field that you have talent in the field that you have a gift in the field that you are passionate about, in this field that you find purpose filled. Like me, it's a purpose for me to raise awareness to homelessness, right? And yes, I am going to work this morning. Habitat for Humanity. And Habitat for Humanity is a part of my purpose. It's for people to raise money to build homes for people who can't afford them. That's my purpose. Because I care about the less fortunate. And I care about people who are going through things that cannot help themselves. So my purpose in life is to give back in that arena. And I'm going to use my talents and my gifts and my passions, which is my singing, my mental, my intellect, my intelligence. And I use everything about me to blow whistles and raise awareness and to work in the field that's purposeful for me. All right. So I'm only telling you this to say, if a man don't work, then a man don't eat. Means if you don't plow that ground, and if you don't plant a seed, and if you don't cultivate that seed and make sure sunlight hits it, make sure water gets on it, make sure it gets the amount of attention that it needs, make sure it gets the love and tender care, and you go out and cultivate and pluck the bad weeds and the bad stuff from it and make sure it grows, you will not eat. You will not be successful. Eating is not just food in your mouth. Eating is the things that you consume, the air that you breathe, the gatherings that you gather along in life. You have a taste for those things. Hence, that's why people tell us we have a taste in people, we have a taste in things, cars, and we have a taste in food. And your taste is very connected to your desire. So your desires get you in every bit of trouble that you could get in, people. Keep in mind, your taste in men, your taste in women will get you in trouble. Your taste in food, the taste in candy, meats, sweets, soda, all the things that taste very good to us are very bad for us. So is it not true that our taste will get us in every bit of trouble that we're in? So I want to remind you of that. So careful what you consume and what you eat. And you don't only eat and consume things in your mouth. You consume things in your mental as well. Careful the things that you let people put into your mind. This is your garden. And you're supposed to cultivate and let things be planted into your garden, but you also supposed to pick out those bad weeds and block the things that you're not supposed to have or that's not for you. So understand what I'm telling you. Your mind is your garden. Cultivate it. Hence the words from the Buddhist culture. They say, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Let me tell you why it's a certain order that's said in that makes all of the sense. It's not saying just simply hear no evil, see no evil, hear no evil, speak none. What it's actually saying to you is, if you don't see none, and if you don't hear none, it would be impossible for you to speak some. So guard your eyes, guard your ears, guard your mind with your heart and soul, and be careful the conversations and the words that you let people plant into your mind. And work, job, and slavery is something that you need to stand clear of. Because you have good words and you have bad words. You have negative words and you have positive words. You have optimistic words and you have pessimistic words. And these words will determine your destiny. You know, you only can think a thing. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And it said thinketh in your heart, because when you think with your mind, you can forget it. But when you think with your heart, you know it like the back of your hand. And you don't forget it. And so if you change your mind, you change your thought, your conversation, you change the things you talk about. When you change what you talk about, you change the things that you're doing, which is your actions. When you change your actions are going to change your destiny and determine the right destiny for you. And your destiny will definitely determine your character. All right? So I hope I didn't go way over people's heads this morning. It's a grand rising this morning, and I want to welcome you all forward with the right message. And I want you to know that whether you're going to work on a job this morning or whether you're working as an entrepreneur with some great idea that you feel like is purpose-filled, that you're passionate about, that you're not even getting paid for right now. Because a lot of people don't understand how to create opportunity without a check attached. That's why they have the word volunteer. And a lot of people who volunteer for certain jobs in certain places and certain work, they can get ahead a lot faster than people who don't. Why? Because they understand how to create an opportunity without money attached. So don't let it fool you. Yes, money is a tool that in today's society, it was designed for us to use and get ahead a little bit better. But my grandmama taught me a long time ago, son, respect and intellect will carry you way further than knowledge ever will. Than money ever will. Respect and intellect and knowledge will carry you way further than money ever will. Because money don't make a man or a woman. Money makes a woman or a man more of who they already are. So if you was a fool before you had money, you'll be even a bigger fool when you get the money. If you were naive when you had money, before you had money, you will be even more naive when you get money. If you were selfish before you had money, you will be even more selfish when you get the money. If you were idiot or stupid or dumb before you had money, you will be the biggest dummy when you get money. Money only makes you more of what you already was. So money don't make you. Let's get that right. So work on you. Work on your passions, your thoughts, your ideas, your visions, your purpose, your passion. And I guarantee you, as you work, not looking for cash pay, but looking for rewards from God and looking for people who are in line with God, blue dot alignment, who are going to come and help you, because even if you pray to God about things that you may need in life, God can't help you except for through the dynamics of a person. God works and God blesses us through the dynamics of people. And until you treat others as though you want to be treated, you will not receive the blessings of God. Because if you can't bless and know and love the people and your brothers and sisters who are right around you, you definitely can't know and love God, who you have never seen. And when you see God, you see him manifested through a person, the way that they treat you, the way that they talk, the things that they do, how they share. All right. So I want to leave y'all with this morning. Careful how you use work and job and slavery. Or we don't like to say slavery, but we talk about working and jobs. And we tell our kids all the time, get you a job, get you a job. You need to work. Well, understand that you're misleading them, because the concept of work is not all about a job. It's about doing what you know you should be doing, that's purpose-filled and that you're passionate about, and following your dreams, your aspirations, your talents, and your gifts. And someday you would be the CEO of a company, and you will provide jobs and work for a whole lot of people, but it will be in an optimistic way. It would be in a positive way. It would be in a good way. And then the people that you creating jobs for could say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Shouts out to Mr. Ralph Smart over at Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. And that just sounded good for me to end this video with. And I want to say salute to Ralph. Y'all be good, man. I got to get on this road and get to work, because yes, I do have a job, but it is my job on the side. And it is not everything that I'm my end all be all. And I am working hard for myself as an entrepreneur, as a singer, as an actor, as a content creator, and as someone who wants to enlighten and wants to, just give the greater good to my cashiers. And that's what I do. And that's why I work for Habitat for Humanity, because it's about purpose. All right. Once again, y'all don't forget this message. I hope that it helps you and encourage you and inspire you to work on your dreams and aspirations and your talents and your gifts way harder than you work on a job. And if you can go and give somebody 8 to 12 hours of your day on a job, you can give yourself 14 to work for yourself. Now, that might not leave a lot of time for you to sleep, but sleep is the cousin of death, and nothing comes to sleepers but a dream. You get the bare minimum of sleep and get your behind up and get your day started, because the best is yet to come. But it ain't gonna come unless you work it. Now, y'all smash that like button for me. Smash that like button, please. And make sure y'all share these videos, and I will begin to sing a little more for y'all instead of dropping all this knowledge for y'all. But I do know that life is not all about fun and games. It's really not. And let me tell you something. We have to spend time researching and educating ourselves about the ideas and talents and gifts that we have, so that we could share them better, so that we could help people better. So don't miss that, man. And back in the days, those slaves, they had a genuine love for each other, and they knew how to get through that work that they were doing from sun up to sundown, working their fingers to the bone for no pay. But they still loved each other. It wasn't because of how much money Johnny had, or how much money Toby had, or Kunta, whatever his name was. It wasn't how much money he had as to why we cared and loved for him and didn't want nothing to happen to him. We had a passionate desire for them to live and not die. That was our first and foremost goal, not the money. And they had songs. Yes, they sung songs to keep them going, to motivate them, to get through that day from sun up to sundown. working their fingers to the bone. They had songs like, you better drop down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Drop down, turn around, pick a bale of day. Hey, drop down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Drop down, turn around, pick a bale of day. Hey, oh Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of day. Hey, oh Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of day. I said, drop down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Woo. Drop down, turn around, pick a bale of day. Hey, drop down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Woo. Drop down, turn around, pick a bale of day. Hey, oh Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of day. I say, oh Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of day. Drop down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Because a bale is what they had to do for the day. And they sung songs to motivate and inspire and encourage them to get through the day, because they didn't want to get whipped. They didn't want the punishment. They didn't want to get chastised for not reaching the quota. So if it's a bale a day, damn it, we got to do it. And Johnny picked that bale because I don't want you to get whipped. Come on, man. Drop down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. They inspired each other. They encouraged each other to get through the day. And that's what we've lost in our service as servants. Because we're not slaves. We are servants. And we're supposed to serve the greater good of humanity and do what's best for the land and the people living on it. Everything else comes in due time, but you can make yourself slave for your desires. You can make yourself a slave to the taste that you have in people, to the taste that you have in things, to the taste that you have in clothes and the stuff that you want to gather in life. If you don't depreciate your desires, you will increase your worryation, your depress, your stress, and your downsides. If you want to increase your happiness, you have to decrease your desires. And you remember that now. Your taste in people, places, and things, and your taste in food will determine what you consume, and what you consume will be your demise. So make sure you're eating what's good for you, all right? Once again, I am the homie No Cash, and I'm signing off with a big 10-4. Over and out. Peace and love. Y'all stay well and be blessed. And remember that the best is yet to come, but it ain't gonna come unless you work it or you work at it. All right? Now you better drop down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Drop down, turn around, pick a bale of day. Hey, drop down, turn around, pick a bale of cotton. Drop down, turn around, pick a bale of day. Peace and love, y'all.